Heath, name a famous sports star with the number 56. Quick, go now.
56. There's a shitty NASCAR driver with that number. I think Martin Truex Jr. started his career with 56.
All right.
Richard Petty.
No.
That's not true. Stop just saying things.
43.
It is my freedom in life to just say things, okay?
You're right. If you want to look like an idiot,
it was
who am I
Martin
to stop
Truex
you?
Jr. I got it.
Nice.
Luckily,
Nice.
I'm
Good job.
very confident in myself right now.
I think you got it in the time frame there for an inspiration, buddy.
Oh, nice.
I was like, I'm going to put Heath on the spot.
I'm proud of myself for that one. 56 is not like 23 or 12, you know.
Yeah,
like,
it's not a big one. Even I know that. All right, roll a d6.
Okay. 3.
3. All right, we're just going to knock this out real quick. Roll me a d20.
5.
Oh, we're going back into the bottom of the bag.
The bowels of the sack.
Old school. This one was submitted in August of 2024. This is a J-Rod inspiration.
My boy.
And it's time for another Tokyo Drift Delvers.
Heck
Nice.
I forgot about that. That's good.
We don't have friends. We've got family.
It's true.
Right.
Totally.
That's right.
Like, I know I've read a lot of these, but I can't remember if they've been any different.
It feels like they're always we're family, you know.
Yeah. But we have gone through almost. There's one more Tokyo Drift Delvers inspiration on the table.
Can you just read that one and we can
Sure.
What?
just find out what it
we
says?
gotta
I don't know
earn
if it says family. We gotta earn it. Okay.
All right. That's fair. That's fair.
We don't want nothing for free.
So do something funny,
family.
Zach, and I'll read it.
No.
So I want to talk a little bit today just about what you guys are into, what you're watching, what you're listening to, what you're reading, what's your current entertainment besides this obligation of fun that we do every week.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, doing a little replay of RDR2.
Not a replay. I never
This
played
your first
that
time
game.
playing? What?
Yeah. I started it and I didn't get very far. I think the first time, which I mean, it's been 6 or 7 years since it came out, and when it first came out, I think I was just too impatient. I didn't really get it the first few hours in, and I was like getting irritated because like I'd accidentally draw my gun in town, and the whole town would turn on me.
Dude,
and
don't
stuff,
get me started.
You know,
don't fucking get me started.
But I'm in chapter 2 now, and I'm like, it's been a nice little exercise because I was like, I've kind of over the last year, I mean, I'm a big like open world RPG guy, like that's my bread and butter, and I've been trying to gradually knock out some of the great like big RPGs of all time. I recently beat Final Fantasy VII, for example. I recently beat Marvel's Spider-Man from 2018. You know,
Tight.
but Red Dead, I was like, I'm gonna give this another shot, and I'm gonna be super patient with it. I'm just gonna live in the world and like take my time and not rush through the story, not rush through anything, just play around in the world and enjoy being there. And if it takes me 3 years to beat it, so be it, you know.
You've learned how to push your joystick forward at only 1/8 of its potential of forward movement.
No, not really.
Just strolling through RDR.
Yeah, because if you go through town and you do over an 1/8 amount of pressure, you're going to run into somebody, and then you're going to have the whole fucking police on
No,
you,
but
the whole sheriff's
I
department.
did immediately go in and change the settings to toggle run and walk instead of like having to hold it.
You could do that?
Yeah, you can just like switch it to where when you hit X or whatever your button is of choice, you switch into run mode and then you tap it again to turn run mode off.
Dude,
yeah,
that would have changed my entire experience.
Well, I got you, dog.
It's too late now. I already
You can
muscled
start
through
playing
the whole...
RDR2.
No, I played through the whole thing. I did it. I completed
okay, you beat it.
RDR2.
Okay.
Did you play
I did.
honorable or scoundrelous?
Honorable.
We'll play it again as a scoundrel.
I will not.
Man.
I'll just wait for the show.
Is there going to be a show?
Yeah.
Eventually,
be.
certainly.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
I would imagine.
it's too
Man,
good of a story.
it would be a good show.
It'd be an
I think it'd be
amazing-
a better show than a game.
Yeah, I've said similar things
Yeah.
a million times because that's the truth about that game. But yeah, I think they'll make it a show. I mean, they made Last of Us a show, and it's arguably a better story than Last of Us. So I think so. I mean, Last of Us is a good story, but Red Dead Redemption 2 is an incredible story. Like
I think so.
It's
I
like
think
a
this-
really, really, really good story.
And
You know,
but it's like a long form story. It needs to be.
yeah, it'd be
You can't do it in a movie. You'll have to do it in like a multi-season show.
I think you could get it done in 3 seasons.
Not if you do RDR 1.
Well, no. We're talking about RDR 2.
No, well, there's no way you can't do the entirety of RDR 2 and then not do 1 after it.
I mean, you could if it didn't do very well. You know?
yeah.
You can very easily do that.
Cancel it. Yeah.
I mean, the RDR 1 story is good. I think RDR 2 story is way better.
Is much better writing. Yeah.
And like, you could have a 3-season arc that finishes. Like, yeah, we know that there's more story, but like, Arthur's story is
Yeah.
over,
If you just focus
know?
on Arthur and not on
Yeah.
John Marston. Yeah.
What we really
John
need is
Marston
that.
could still be in the show, but as a side character that he is in Arthur's story. You know?
What we really need is that Red Dead Revolver TV show.
Dude, who would play Dutch though? Like, who would you get for Dutch? Who would you cast?
Man,
No idea.
that's
Sean Astin.
Sean.
Sean
Astin.
Sean
Astin?
Astin.
What?
It's just
I mean,
me
like-
saying things again. I have no
Okay.
idea about RDR2,
Well,
so
I was gonna say, like it might be so out of left field that it might work. But
That's a terrible casting.
I don't even know who Dutch is. So.
I don't either. I
He's
didn't
the
play it.
charismatic gang leader.
Yeah, I don't know who you would get to do that.
Walton Goggins.
No,
Oh.
no.
No, he's got to be Micah, dude. He's got to be Micah.
Yeah, he would be a good Micah. You know who could do it is actually John Hamm. Could do
John Hamm
Maybe
would be
so,
an
yeah.
amazing Dutch.
Dutch. Yeah, dude, John Hamm would.
He was good on Fargo. He played.
Well,
Dude.
yeah, I think he would be perfect for Dutch.
Yes.
I don't.
That's a great. That's a
okay.
great casting choice.
Now, who plays Arthur himself? I don't know. I don't know who does that. You know.
Clint Eastwood's son.
The thing is,
But
he's
he's
not a
not
good
really-
actor.
Well, and also Arthur is not really a Clint Eastwood character.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like he's got Robert Redford vibes, but like Robert
Robert
Redford
Redford's
plays well.
far too old.
Well, I know that's what I'm
wait,
saying.
so
like
who's
he's that
like
kind
today's?
of.
Who's today's?
Who's today's Robert Redford, dude? I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Brad
Who-
Pitt has just been
Brad
evolving
Pitt.
into Robert Redford for 10 years.
Yeah,
I
but
could-
Brad Pitt isn't right either, right?
No, he's too charismatic.
Nah, he's too smarmy.
Too
Yeah,
handsome.
he's not. Yeah.
What about? I don't think this is perfect, but I think he could get the vibe. What David Harbour?
He should be in the show.
No,
Right.
he should be in the show.
He should be
Yeah.
in the show. I don't
Don't
think
know.
he.
I
Yeah,
don't need to see his table read. You know what I'm saying? I need to see the
Yeah.
audition
Yeah,
Right.
tape.
I need. I'd have to
Because I can be convinced. I can be convinced. You know what I mean? I just need to.
Because I like David Harbour, but like, I think that he would be wasted in Arthur's role because he's funny, and so like, there's a more comedic role that he could play.
Dude, Arthur's hilarious though, man.
I mean, yeah, but as a straight man, you know what I mean? Like, he's not goofy at all.
no.
He's not goofy at all.
He's just a wise.
I mean,
a wise ass.
Josh Brolin like
Josh Brolin's not a bad
feels
call.
pretty on the nose. You know,
Yeah, Josh Brolin's not a
Josh
bad call.
Brolin.
I could see that. You know, I could see that.
Wonder if
Everybody's-
I'm
everybody's
sure somebody's
Googling.
done.
What's
yeah.
that? Who's that guy that plays? He's in Euphoria, Lordy or something like Delordy.
The guy
I saw
that
a
played
picture of him
Elvis-
recently, and he looked very like rugged looking and like looked like he was gonna be on a western or something. I don't know what his name is.
Jacob
this people
Elordi.
got-
People listening definitely know.
This
Some
one guy's
Lordy.
casting Arthur Morgan as Chris Hemsworth,
Nope.
and Micah is Steve Buscemi.
He's
or
ratty
Steve
enough.
Buscemi is Micah. Yeah.
Is there
I mean,
an
that's-
Ian
I think
McShane
it's too
anywhere in
old.
here? with
But
this?
see, the problem is
cast?
Ian McShane's too old.
Oh, is he?
Norman
point,
Reedus
I
is
haven't
John
seen it.
Marston.
I don't like it. I like Norman Reedus, but not as.
I don't know. He kind of has
Cowboy.
that
A lot
vibe.
of people.
He kind of has that vibe, really.
This one guy has Josh Brolin as Arthur and Norman Reedus as John.
What about
Jacob
Bradley
Elordi,
Cooper
that's his name.
as Arthur?
The problem with John is that the voice actor who did his voice is so pitch perfect that nobody's gonna do it justice. Like somebody might do an awesome Arthur, but like you're gonna have to just mimic that dude's voice, or just deal with that. Everybody's gonna be like, man, I really wish it was just the voice actor that did John.
Yeah, right.
I think Bradley Cooper as Arthur Morgan's a good casting.
I don't like it.
Is he like a old grizzled guy we talking about?
Who? Arthur Morgan?
Yeah.
He's like late 30s, early 40s. Definitely
okay.
like kind of Western cowboy type deal. But he's got a little soft side, you know.
Dude, nothing new under the sun. There is a Game Rant article that has been amended as of this year. 15 potential actors who could play Arthur Morgan.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
No, dude, you can't have an original thought anymore.
No.
Travis Fimmel, I guess he was in Vikings, right?
Okay.
David Harbour is number 14.
Oh, cool.
14.
Okay.
Hugh Jackman, number 13.
Hugh Jackman.
Bradley Cooper, number 12. Brad Pitt, number 11. Charlie Hunnam. Charlie
That's
Hunnam.
terrible.
Your boy Jamie, Nikolaj Coster-Waldau.
I love him, but that's also terrible.
Waldo. Tom Hardy.
I could see that.
Tom
I
Hardy
could see
could
that.
do anything.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy would chew that shit up.
Yeah.
He would
Christian
chew that
Bale.
up.
Christian Bale.
Christian
number
Bale can do anything. I wanted to say no immediately, but I was like, he also played an amazing Dick Cheney, so it's like he can play fucking anything he wants.
Yeah.
Here's a pick that I'm not really super familiar with. Joel Edgerton.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's Owen Lars in Obi-Wan Kenobi show, Dan Frost and Jane Got a Gun. Josh Holloway.
That's Sawyer.
Sawyer. That's Sawyer.
That's Sawyer.
Sawyer?
I don't think so.
He's too
I'm not-
pretty.
Maybe John Marston, maybe. I don't know. Number 4, Josh Brolin. Josh Brolin, by the way. Number 3, Jensen Ackles.
Who's that?
Ooh, Jensen Ackles. He's on
He is
Supernatural.
Dean Winchester.
Dean Winchester.
Supernatural, man.
Oh, okay.
He was a soldier
Oh, he
boy.
looks
Soldier
the part.
Boy in The Boys.
He looks
Oh,
the
yeah.
part for sure. He definitely looks the part.
And number 2, Anson Mount.
He's the guy from
Don't
Hell
know
on
him.
Wheels.
He's in Hell on Wheels. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
also,
on
Star Trek.
Star Trek. Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays
Oh,
Captain
yeah,
Pike.
he-
And
Yeah,
then
that's right.
number 1, Roger Clark, the voice actor for Arthur
Yeah.
Morgan.
Right.
But he's a voice actor. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
he
Yeah,
that's
also
the
but
thing.
he's
Doesn't
an actor,
look
though.
anything like actual Arthur Morgan.
All right. Well, this was meant to be a round table of what we're into, but it turned into a Red Dead Redemption casting.
RDR
dream
fan
casting.
cast.
Yeah. Listen, for real though, if you don't know what we're talking about, like Red Dead Redemption 2 is a really, really, really good story. I don't suggest this often, but it is a game that would be worth like watching a playthrough. You know what I mean? Like,
Doesn't our fellow SCF cast member Emily have
she does have one. I don't
an
know if
archive stream of her playthrough
Yeah, she
somewhere,
played it
maybe
on
on the
Twitch,
internet, floating
yeah.
around?
Did she finish it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Did she?
So you could, if you want to watch Emily
You
play
can see Emily play her way through
this
that.
game, you can. She cries a
I'm
lot.
very curious what Emily's thoughts were as she was going through all of this stuff.
Well, there's a way
There's
to find out.
I tuned in for one episode of her doing that, and it was the big musical moment. D'Angelo.
Yep.
Yeah.
That shit was great too, man.
was
So
so
good,
good,
dude.
so
Because
good.
you're just not expecting D'Angelo at the time, and then he just delivers that shit. I mean, it's
It's a needle drop for
a
sure.
needle drop for sure.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure. It's like Peaky Blinders level. needle
Yes,
drop,
dude.
you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm doing a rewatch of that. I'm just going to throw that in real quick. Before.
Oh, how it's so good.
Nice.
So good. I bet it's better the second time. I don't know.
Yeah, it is, because you have a better understanding of like Tommy's machinations, because like when you're first watching it, you're like, dude, what is even happening?
What's his
game?
game?
Yeah, like why is any of this happening? And then there's always the last episode where it's like, oh, okay, he had this whole plan this whole time.
He had the plan.
Yeah, he had the plan the whole time. Like.
See, the difference between Tommy and Dutch is that Dutch says he has a plan, but he doesn't.
Hey, don't
Spoilers.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
All right, we'll move on. That's a good banter. You guys think about what you're enjoying for the next banter. We'll talk to everybody but Heath next time about what you're into. We might have the next 4 banters lined up.
Yep.
We'll just cover one thing at a time.
We'll cover our fan cast of whatever it is that.
Yeah.
Just got to say, if you're into Alien Earth is really good. That's all.
Is that a new show? That's a new show.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you about it next week.
time.
Next time. Let's do it.
Yeah,
I'll be finished with the season.
So teaser for next week's banter.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So we have things to deal with this week, which is that you guys are in the middle of a fight that feels like it was inevitable, although there was the chance of maybe talking your way out of it. But I think your irritation, coupled with Gilderon's kind of like, impulsive nature, just set it off. We had a little sleep study, which, hey, that is a skill that you don't get to use very often. And
I mean, it was.
I think
it was the perfect gamble, time to use that. Because had it succeeded against all the enemies, this is over, and we walk out so. It would have been such a cool movie scene, where everybody just drops and we just stroll on out of there.
You did take out 3 people, but only 2 of them with your enemies. 1 with Subana.
Right.
Yep.
But you did knock out 2, one of which is the daughter, who is still asleep, because she's in the back.
Yep.
There's nobody there to wake her up, so it just leaves you the opportunity to focus on these other 2 that are in front of you. Subana was awoken by a hammer blow to the face, but she is now awake, and
not bad.
the situation stands is that the 4 of you are facing off Dashnidi and Rytran, the foreman of the wall project that was foolish to begin with. So we're going to jump right into it. We were just finishing up round 1. We're going into round 2 right now, with Rytran starting it off, who's hovering here in the northeast corner of this very small room.
He's hovering?
Well, metaphorically,
like floating off the ground.
Yeah, I mean, that affects my combat strategy. So
Sure. No, that's fair. That's fair. I get it.
Just had to ask. He could have popped out some. I mean, he is called Mystical Rytran after all. I didn't know.
Yeah. I mean, he is the mystical.
Mm-hmm. He could cast fly.
Mystical Rytran.
Let's see here. What else am I gonna do?
Pass your turn.
Cast fly.
All right. Rytran is going to spend a standard action to supercharge their weapon.
Okay.
Oh, lordy.
Which you guys now are familiar with. And see that she's just running her hands over, he's running his hands over the top of his auto rifle, charging it up with magical energy.
Gotcha.
And then I think that's all they're going to do, really. And then, so now it's Dashnidi's turn, who is facing down 3 of you on the front line. You got looking at Raya, Subana, and Sayun. Subana, you did stand up, correct?
Yes, I did.
All right, let me take that prone off.
Thank you.
I think we're going to keep at you just because you're the closest and right there. Try to knock you back down, so to speak. We're going to full attack Subana. All right. Would you like to bodyguard now, Zach? Because you tried to last episode, but you did not have the reaction to do so.
I do now.
Is it something you want to do?
Yeah, protect Subana from taking the hit, of course.
All right.
Is it Subana? Yeah, she's attacking
Yeah.
Subana.
You're a
Yeah.
sweetheart.
Alright, so-
Thank you.
So this is against the first attack, right? Just the first attack. Here we go. All right. That is a 21 against your KAC. Now you have a +2 because of the bodyguard.
Thank you, Sayun. That's a fail. So,
Nice. All right, here comes the
Nice.
second strike. All right, even worse. So that's a 2 swings and misses as Sayun puts one of his arms up, his mechanical arm up, and
I have a shield.
okay, you put your shield up.
Yeah.
No, you put your mechanical arm up. I'm
Okay.
sticking with my initial flavor
Alright,
here.
fine.
You put your mechanical arm up, you knock it out of the way, and that gives you, Subana, enough time to see the second blow coming, which you duck and evade. Now it is Raya's turn.
All right, I'm gonna guarded step. The game's paused. I'm gonna guarded step up, potentially set up a flank with Sayun on Dashinidi, but to me, more importantly, get right in the face of Rytran. So I'll probably get blasted with that supercharged weapon, but he'll take a hit for doing it. Right? And then I'm going to swing on Rytran because he's the one supercharging his weapon, and I'm hoping maybe I can,
Lay him out.
lay him out,
All right, let's see.
All right. First, let me add my mutation point in my features tab. All right, it is added, and we're going to adaptive strike. Okay, dirty 20. Does that hit?
This is on right turn, correct?
Yes.
That is a hit.
Nice. Okay. All right. I don't get to add my extra evolution track damage yet, so it'll just be a normal damage, which will be 12 cold damage on Rytran.
All right, that's a pretty good hit on all right turn there. All right, that will be your turn. Sayun, you're up.
I think the play here is just to attack Dashnidi,
Now,
You can't. Are you
Go ahead,
saving
Heath.
that move action for something?
No. Is it difficult terrain, though?
nah, that isn't. We'll say the far right corner is, but I think you could slide
then,
in there.
I mean, you could take a 5-foot guard step and get into
Yeah.
the
Get
that
flanking
flank.
with Raya.
Yeah.
Get that flank on, yes.
Yep. And then we'll just go for a slice. Oh, no way, dude. Natural 20.
Let's
Oh,
go.
man,
Let's go,
we're starting
dude.
hot. We're
Yes.
starting
Go.
hot.
STF on the die. Let's get it.
Okay.
Okay.
0.
Critical damage coming at you. 25
pretty
acid
juicy.
damage, unmaking her corporeal form.
All right. That's dramatic, but I'll give it to you. Like it's fine.
Entropy,
It's fine.
man. You know it is what it is.
All right, yeah, it is. You're right. You're right about that. And Dashinity is like, oh my god, I need so much chocolate now.
And I got this last turn as well. I didn't mention it, but the block special property, I get a +1 to my AC. for the
But
next
you're at a
round.
-2. No, because it's your turn, so you're good.
Good day.
All right. Gilderon, you're up.
Alrighty. Gilderon sees that this mystical Rytran is using his mystical powers to charge his mystical gun. So I'm going to try to stop that. I'm going to hold out my hand as tendrils of energy sweep towards his tiny, tiny brain and cast Dream of Home.
Okay.
So there we go. It drawing on the energies of the Kasathan pillar of the homeworld, or of the wait a second, or similar homey memories. I was like, Kasatha? Is this a Kasatha spell? You overwhelm the target with pleasant visions and thoughts of their home, whatever that means to them. If the target fails the saving throw, they become fascinated for the duration, which is 5 rounds. If the target saves, they're fascinated for 1 round instead. So
And
DC 16 will.
Dash needy?
I'm targeting Mystical Righteous.
Mystical Righteous. All right, let's see here. Let's get that will save. That is a 10.
All right. He is fascinated for 5 rounds.
For 5 rounds.
Nice.
Forget about that
my
supercharge. That's done with. It's over.
Super what?
I mean, it's still supercharged, but he ain't doing anything with it.
Yeah, that gives us time to kill him so he can't get it off. That's perfect.
Well, if you attack him, he then is no longer fascinated. Just as a reminder.
Damn it, I'm gonna attack him.
No. Attack Dash Needy.
Yeah, like right now, Rytron is out of combat for 5 rounds unless you provoke him.
Right.
All
I
right,
could talk her down.
Milady is up, but she's not because she's down and asleep. Okay, Subana, you're up.
I just heard what you said, Zach. And I think
She's the only combatant, like, you know what I mean?
she's
Like,
the only combatant. I mean, we could get them to stand down and just be like approach us non-lethally.
We could
What
spend
do y'all
another
think?
2 fucking episodes talking to these dim-witted pieces of shit.
We're not murderers.
like, it's just like,
We aren't murderers. That's just it.
if
And
y'all
there's-
want to die,
Yeah.
not you, but them, if they want to die, that's on them, but we don't have any reason, really, to kill, other than just being annoyed at them.
Well,
They're
no.
victims of circumstance just like we are. on
Okay,
this.
that is true, but I don't think it's true that we don't have any reason. They've proved pretty consistently that they have pretty bad impulse control, and their gang history was just being wholesale murderers, and they were just waiting for a chance to murder us. So trusting them is not something I'm super keen on.
Yeah, they said it was habit to attack.
They're so
site, so-
unpracticed at even talking things out that they almost screwed the whole thing up just because of the daughter being so hot-headed.
You're not wrong. They have poor emotional regulation. Absolutely.
They have poor
just simply
not
do.
murdering people regulation.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I just
want
is
to
this
point
who we
out
are? You know.
that you started this fight.
I didn't.
They did not.
Gil
no,
did.
but your
Me?
team. Yeah, but your side of the fight started it. You know what I mean? So if anybody has any problem with emotional regulation, it might be your team.
I mean, that feels like a sick burn, but that's also not true. This fight, that's true, but they attacked us and we defended ourselves to start this whole fiasco. So, the track record's not in their favor.
Oh, sure. That's what you got to tell yourself to sleep at night.
I don't. That's what fucking happened, Adam.
Okay.
They're mad at us for murdering one of their friends who attacked us without ever talking to us. That
Yeah,
happened.
and they didn't kill you, even though you killed one of theirs, because they recognized they fucked up. Anyway, Subana, what you gonna do?
I'm going to try to appeal.
Okay.
All right. So she's going to look Dash Needy square in the eye, and she says, "We're both victims of circumstance, and we're both mothers, and I'm a mother that's running out of options. Now you're standing in my way of getting this universe back on track. Now, you can either stand down, or we'll put you down."
Let's go, Zubana.
Yes,
That's pretty good.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
Savannah's not nice anymore, baby.
Roll. I mean, that feels like intimidation, but I know you have a stronger role in diplomacy.
This is vest diplomacy, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Vest
This is
diplomacy.
vest diplomacy.
All right, Zach. You know what? You got your inspiration. Because I like it. That's a good way to
Okay.
justify this shit.
Let's go.
And I'm just gonna read.
Just
the
read
one-
me the,
Yeah, I'm just gonna read the one you wanted me to read.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Tell me about
where-
it, J-Rod. Family.
Wait, I lost it. Hold on. Okay, here it is. All right. This one's from J-Rod.
Okay. What's up, J-Rod?
We're not getting on my boy.
Heath?
My boy.
There it is. All right. Tokyo Drift Delvers.
Naturally.
You know who you choose to be around. Lets you know who you are.
Family.
No family.
He showed a lot of restraint. A lot of restraint. It's like
The last one.
It's like
no family.
The vibe is family,
capability.
but I can't say the word. You know.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. You know
listen, I
who
gotta
you
be
choose-
honest. I am genuinely, surprised and impressed to be wrong that there was no family drop in this one.
There's no family
Good
drop.
job, J-Rod.
I feel like it was
J-Rod.
alluded to.
Well done. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for the
Thank you.
Drift Delvers,
Thank you, J-Rod.
Series,
Co-inspirations.
yeah.
They were fun. Thank you. Please don't submit anymore. Submit more co-inspirations, but no more of those. I can only say family so many times in this show. We've reached the quota. All right, so roll the diplomacy. What'd you
It's
get?
okay, so we are rolling with diplomacy. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
You don't get your plus 1d6 here.
I don't.
No.
Why?
Because you're not actually being diplomatic about planar information here. So no.
Okay.
Specific circumstance.
All right. Okay. I still do have a paradox point of 9. Okay.
If you had just said in
Okay.
your awesome intimidation speech that's not intimidation, if you had just said, we'll send you to the boneyard, you'd have got it. You'd have got your 1d6.
All you had to do was say, we'll send you to the boat.
He did say that, she did say that I have to save the world or something, or
Yeah,
save
okay.
this
Yeah,
Put the universe
About the
back in
same
order.
thing.
Yeah.
universe back in
she
order.
did say that.
The ruling
Planes
has
are part
been
of the
made.
universe.
What'd you get?
Bullshit. Okay.
Disagree.
It's not bullshit.
I disagree.
Bullshit. Yeah.
Zero bullshit.
Bullshit, because I don't want it.
Right, that's
Yep.
true.
All right. So I got a 22 out of that.
All right, so let's see here. This is against Dashniti. Let's see what she's got here. Well, if I add 10 to her intimidate, that's a 21. So I'm going to say you pass.
Yes. Oh man.
But here's what she says in return. Still with her, giant weapon in hand. She says, I mean, look, you put us all to sleep. My daughter is still asleep. Okay? Oh, we didn't want to fight you to begin with. You were supposed to help us. Now, we might have killed... wait, sorry.
What?
No, fuck.
Who'd you kill?
Nobody.
We killed one of your...
That's
associates.
right. I got my words messed up. That's what I was saying. You killed one of ours. We forgave that. We were going to make you honorary members of our squad, and then 4 over here just dropped us. That's not very cool. And you're talking to that we're in your way. What gives?
So
That's my bad, by the way.
look, I understand. I understand everything's gone all cattywampus, but we gotta either fish or cut bait. So what's it gonna be?
You tell me. You attacked us.
I mean,
I'm looking at
granted,
you.
I
We
fucked up.
can both hold our heads up like we're waiting for the other one to speak.
Guys, this is a podcast.
Fair. Look, I'm just telling you. Let's both separate our ways.
But you made an agreement.
You're sticking to this agreement right now, after everything that's currently going on. Do you really want to try to do this?
Pray we do not alter it further.
I am so confused right now. Look.
Do you want to survive or not?
Yes, but we didn't do anything to provoke this. I don't understand.
Then let us leave. We don't want to deal with this
I'm
anymore.
not stopping you. You attacked us.
Okay, then, all right. Let's go ahead and leave then.
Bye. bye. Get the go.
All right, we'll see you.
Yeah, bye. For fuck's sake, these
Are we out of
guys.
combat?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Then we get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, why not?
Let's
Simplest
go.
solution right here.
Let's go.
They killed
Because
somebody,
here's
though.
the thing about that. Here's the thing about this, though, okay, is that we cannot bind them all, okay? Because they're just going to come after us, and it makes no fucking reason. I mean, like, just right now, let's just leave. Let's just fucking leave.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because otherwise, then yes, we are going to have to fight them. But I would rather give them this option now. To just leave us the fuck alone, we'll leave them the fuck alone at this point.
I would like for one of you
I don't
to
like
recap how this went down. Just because I want to make sure we're living in the same reality.
Okay, I'll recap it.
Okay.
So Gilderon fucked up, right? He had this great plan that he came up with it in like 10 seconds. That he was gonna put everybody to sleep. We're gonna walk out of there. We're gonna be fucking kings, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't work out, and they mistakenly thought it was an act of aggression, you know, putting someone to
Okay,
sleep.
let
And then they
me
started
let me
attacking.
amend that telling. Let me amend that telling. I just want to say the vibes were incredibly hostile. We were saying we're this is a stupid task. We're gonna leave.
Yeah.
And then they started getting all hostile, like they weren't going to just let us leave. Which is why Gil prompted to attempt a non-violent option, because the situation was so tense and had escalated to the point where we thought pistols were coming out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now all we wanted to do was get out of there. But they are too stupid to like realize when they're outmatched and realize that they don't want the smoke and we don't want the smoke, but they're like, I don't know what compelled them other than sheer ignorance to try to continue to antagonize us when we're saying, we can't help you, we gotta go. We've already killed one of your goons. You know what I mean? Like, we've already dropped somebody. We can do it again, but we're not trying to get into this fight. And they're still like puffing their chests and like being foolish.
We're the overwhelming force here.
Gil attempted to deploy a non-violent method. However, it's subject to a dice roll, which is often the case. You know,
Almost
Right,
always.
dice tell the story.
Shit like this
always,
gets fucking messy. That's just how it
no
goes.
doubt.
You
so
know?
the shit got messy. You know, but
Congrat-
ultimately we wanted to leave.
Yeah.
And they didn't seem like they wanted to let us leave. And so, if you got to put half the people to sleep and cut open somebody's guts in order to be able to leave from a tense situation, sometimes that's just how it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes
That's
you gotta open some
a
guts.
pretty fair recap. You know, I just want to add a couple things.
I just want to amend that telling a little bit.
They didn't draw their weapons. You know, they were offended at the notion that you guys were smarter than them. Yes, and as such, they got angry. You know,
a personal
You're-
problem.
You're right. They have problems with emotional regulation. You know, that's a true fact.
Sometimes you got to beat somebody's ass.
Right. And then be like, hey, all right, have you had enough? We're done.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Right.
So I think we can agree that that's what happened here.
Yeah.
All right. I just wanted to get it clear because it did
We
get-
just got to straighten it
I mean,
out every
guys,
now and then.
for the record, you
Yeah,
know,
they have
for the
demonstrated
record.
that they are just they like to fight. They could argue with a fucking wall. You know.
Yes.
They
That's
have
just
been
it.
for
They're-
3
they're
days.
At a
combative.
certain
Yeah.
point, you need to invoke your sense of
exactly.
self-preservation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Are we gonna glaze over the like they killed somebody thing though?
Who did they kill?
I don't
That
know.
was just Adam misspeaking.
No, it was them slipping up saying that we may have killed you, is what they were going to say.
Yeah.
But then,
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah. That was the slip.
Gotcha. Okay.
They were scared.
All right.
You know. All right. So you guys shut the combat down, basically through pure like, look, dude, do you really want to fuck around and find out?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, I guess not. And they were like, yeah, just leave. Like they're still trying to put on like bravado, right? But like they clearly are not they're not going to try to continue this fight if you're not.
I mean, it feels less like intimidation at that point as opposed to like shouting over your shoulder as you're leaving the door, leaving a room or something like that.
Right,
it's just,
right.
Again, all bravado. Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Sayun will toss a Mark 1 healing serum at Dashnidi, right, on the way out.
Okay.
And then it'd say, for your troubles. And then start to give a bow and then change his mind. Like, okay, I don't want to offend them.
And so you toss like a syringe
got a
over your
Mark
shoulder.
one.
Yeah, you said you toss it over your shoulder as you go into the. You toss it over your shoulder.
The warp hall.
Yeah, you toss it over your shoulder as you go into the strange hall, and like we'll say the camera kind of sticks in that room as you guys leave, and
then I toss 10 frag grenades behind me.
Fuck.
Dash Needy catches the serum just like out of reflex, right? Just because she's not gonna let it drop. And she looks at it.
Intelligence.
She looks at it, and she looks at the hall, and she says, I think we just got lucky there. And also, I don't think we're getting through that wall. she just like jabs the thing in her neck, and as she plunges it cuts back to the four of you walking into the other room with the necropede raised all the way up, like, and your buddy who initially walked you in here going, listen, I heard some screaming and shouting, but it was all distorted because of the weird hallway thing. What's going on, everybody? Good?
Yes, everything's fine. We're just going to be going this way. And Sayun like pushes him aside,
Yep.
I mean, I actually have a bonus to combat maneuvers to reposition.
He's like, excuse me.
Just in case you need to know.
Just in case you need to know, Sayun has no problem moving a motherfucker out the way.
Yeah. I don't need a dice roll for that.
Use
like,
those
you're
bottom
skilled
arms.
in that, so you just like, and he's like, well, like the whole time, like kind of like questioning to your backs as you guys just like trudge out of this space. Right?
Rise in the back of the line, grumbling, just like, can't believe I'm wasting my dragon gland on this fucking stupid shit.
So yeah, you make your way out, and like as you exit the inner part of this like self-made fortress, you do hear, I can't remember his name, but the initial Oni say, Captain, that all drifts into fuzz, and you come into the outer outpost here where you first ran into him, and you make your way back into this little inventory room.
The green paint room.
The green paint room, yeah.
Okay. We have to go north from here,
Yeah,
right?
that's the only place you haven't gone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, marching order, Sayun up front, Rye up front, right?
You got
Yeah.
it.
So we got another squiggly hallway coming up.
Yeah. Another one. And another one.
And another one.
I gotta get y'all guys together.
Raya's having walking difficulties. Now switch me and Raya.
Okay.
Oh, we got some stairs. We
Oh my God.
wobbly our way to some stairs.
So yeah, you go into the inventory room. You see the green paint spill, and there's only one way you haven't gone, so it's north. And you go into there, and as you go through this, the hallway that you go through here feels infinite. Okay, and like, it's like in a circle, like it has an arc to it, and you walk long enough in this arc that you feel like you must have made a full loop, right? Like, because it just keeps curving in the same direction. You're like, there's no way we haven't looped around, but you don't. There's no incline, there's no decline, but you don't come around back to the entrance to this hall. You just keep circling for what feels like forever, and then you pop out into this room, and this enormous room is a dizzying combination of stairs, ramps, like hallways,
MC Escher type shit? Like,
very much so.
MC
Like
Special here.
yeah, the ramps and stairs lead up walls or bend from one wall to another as the gravity shifted casually through the room. There's like most of the archways leading from this room reveal darkened halls, but 4 are illuminated. One of the illuminated archways has a triangle drawn on it in chalk. Another has a flashing computer screen next to it.
oh.
Oh,
Interesting.
hell. We gotta...
So if it's lit, that means someone has been there before,
Yes.
within the last
Right,
month or something like that, or
Yes, correct.
well, I see a computer screen and I know my strengths. Let's hit up that computer.
All right, so you walk down the stairs, right? Mm-hmm. And you walk, like, it's this weird thing, like, where you feel like you're walking up to the ceiling, right? And then on the last stair, it reorients to the floor. And you're now on the floor, and there's all these different staircases going in all sorts of different directions and stuff. And yeah, the computer node is like up on this little riser to the east. I will just say, like, as you're traversing across the floor, I do need perception checks from everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
Do that.
Ooh. Dang, look at that.
What?
That's
what do we
three
look at?
19s. Y'all rolled 3 19s.
Yeah,
Wow,
I
so-
rolled a 19 for a 27 with Raya.
Hell yeah.
25
Yeah.
for Sayun.
You know what's crazy? Y'all rolled 19s on the die, and I got a 19 total.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so Raya, Sayun, Subana, you each see like a different shadow cast on different parts of the wall. All right, and the shadows look very similar to the outline of the warden. The little warden robot things that you fought.
Okay.
But like you look, and there are no wardens anywhere in this room. There's no robots, nothing. The shadow, it seems to be casted from nowhere.
They're in extra dimensional space.
The stairway to the left,
Effect before cause.
that is, you can just see by the like pictograms that are in the archway that is a dock. That's another starship docking station.
Okay.
The rest of the hallways are marked with symbols and images that you don't recognize or understand. There are 10 total hallways in this room.
Wow, okay.
Do we want to check out this dock first and kind of get our bearings of where that leads?
And you said there was a chalk triangle above that archway, right?
There was... Well, not above that one.
Okay.
No. The archway that has the chalk triangle is the one to the furthest to the east in this room. It's up on the platform, and then stairs spiral up to an upside down door.
Well, we've got a lot of choices. I'm overburdened by choice. What do y'all think?
Let's check out the dock and just see what's there before we get into a series of winding, potentially extra dimensional hallways that may take a while.
I will say that the stairs to the dock and the stairs that you just came out of are the only ones that look like normal. you
right.
know,
Yeah.
You know, like all the other ones are like twisting.
Yeah,
and
further reinforcing my my argument. Let's
just go to the
check out the
dock,
normal
right?
stairs dock and just see what's docked out there, if anything.
Oh, so you're going the boring route. Okay. No.
To start with, before we get into what's probably going to
fucking
be
with you,
5 episodes of the fun route.
Okay, so this hallway, again, it's another one of those like undeterminable hallways, but it does feel very similar in time and space to the hallway that connected your ship to the docking bay.
Okay.
All right. So you step into this room. I'm trying to move you in there.
You can do it.
I don't know, Foundry.
If you can't, then no one can.
Can y'all move it? No, you
No.
can't.
No. It collides with the wall. Well,
1 second.
Campaign's over, guys.
Yeah.
We're just gonna shoot out into space.
I mean,
went to
the writing was on the wall with all these walls. We just ran into a wall that it would have taken us multiple days to dig through. Now we're at one where our characters can't go through no matter what we do. Like, the jig is up. We've just got to play we need to play a wall-less campaign after this.
Yeah. You just encountered the boss wall and you're not ready for it, you know? As Foundry is reloading, I will describe to you what you see when you step in here.
Tight.
This docking bay is smaller than the one connected to the Primarana and the other crashed ship. This is a single docking bay as opposed to a double.
Okay.
The hinged portal of the hatch to the ship that is docked here is open, allowing a limited view of the cockpit of the connected starship. Squat canisters covered in a thin layer of frost stand at each end of the docking bay. You would recognize that these canisters are very similar to the busted canisters that you saw in your docking bay. But these are intact. All right?
Remind me, the busted were they... Am I conflating the green paint thing with the busted canisters?
If you are, then yes, because they're separate things.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So... what you remember about the canisters that you saw is it looks like they exploded. You know? So you know that they are explodable, right?
I'm gonna use these grenades at some point, baby.
Yeah.
And they're bright red,
that they contained supercooled gas. That was what you had determined when you inspected the busted ones.
You know what else contains
flammable
super cooled gas?
What?
I said, do you know what else contains super cooled gas?
What?
Raya's lungs.
That's not anymore. You used it up for the day.
Did you guys know that the words flammable and inflammable
mean the same thing?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know, Zach, this
Let's
isn't
rethink
the
that.
time or the place to discuss the inconsistencies in the English language, you know? Save it.
always the time and
That's
place.
another future banter tease.
I mean, but that
right,
is frustrating. Like, if you were saying this is the place and it's also placeless, but those mean the same thing, you know?
Yes. Okay. So, also in this room, you see a couple things, a couple of these robots. Now, one looks familiar, right? You've seen what the wardens look like, but I'll remind you.
Yep, still weird.
Yeah.
Pretty weird.
Yeah, still these weird kind of like spidery, but not fully spidery.
It's hard
Just
to
like
really
a
just
impossible anatomy.
describe.
Yeah, it is
you know?
impossible anatomy. Yeah, like I can't imagine being the artist that was given this brief and said, "All right, here's what we need you to draw."
Yeah.
You know, the other thing that you see looks to be of the same design, but a very different shape.
Okay, this is even worse.
also impossible.
This is even worse.
This is
I don't
so
know where to
weird.
begin.
It looks like this one's more fun to me because it looks like a dude who's got his like he's like crouched down, but his shoulders are turned sideways, right? And he's like doing claws with his arm, but is spitting a receipt out of his mouth at the same time.
Oh, if you.
But then there's a floating head above it, too.
Right,
Yeah.
that's not a real head. The head is where it's coming to the.
That's his third eye.
Yeah.
It's his ass
There
neck.
you go. It's his ass neck.
This is distinctly lacking ass neck.
He's got
There's-
robotic
It's also
little,
distinctly lacking context here
Yeah.
of what an ass neck is.
His little back
Yeah.
legs are short and stubby like a corgi, though.
Yeah.
He has
yeah, straight up.
five fingers and a thumb.
That's
wow,
true.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
All
It's
mechanical.
It's like if early AI was like, make an accounting robot, what would it look like? And imagine like the first iteration of AI. That was
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
things. You know, that's what
Just
this
be
looks like.
ridiculous looking.
He's appears to be painted seafoam green. However, the I guess
The flat top head.
cuffs, the cuffs
yeah.
of its arms are painted in alternating yellow and black stripes.
Like
Yeah, it's a
caution
hazard
tape.
warning
striping.
cone or something. Yeah.
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 hazard
Caution
striping.
tape.
Or like construction, right? Like
Yeah, construction. Yeah,
Okay. Well,
it's weird.
Yep.
It's weird, and they're weird, and
We're weird.
you're weird, and we're gonna find how weird this combat gets next time, because we'll see.
I'll
I'm
see ya.
struggling to explain these robots. I just keep staring at them. I'm just- it is fourth dimensional. It's just like messing with my mind.
Thanks for listening to the STF Network. If you want to hear more from us, check out our other Starfinder and Pathfinder shows at the stfnetwork.com. That's thestfnetwork.com. And support us on Patreon to listen to our bonus podcast, including our homebrew adventures and Tom Talks, our behind-the-scenes show. Stay groovy, possums.